Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to another episode of Drew's Book Reviews on this beautiful sunny day. I thought this would be a great time to just hang out on the balcony and talk about my next 5 reads. So stay tuned, that's coming up here on Drew's Book Reviews. Good day, good day, good day, and welcome to another episode of Drew's Book Reviews. So today we're going to talk about my next 5 reads. Now that I'm done with the Live Ship Traders trilogy and Ship of Destiny, which by the way is an upcoming video review, so stay tuned for that, I thought it would be a good time to now talk about what are my next 5 reads. And of course, as always, links to my socials down below, including the Dragon's Den Discord. Make sure you join us down there to talk all things books or just hang out and talk whatever in the lounge. It's all good. Anyway, let's talk about what are my next 5 reads going to be. Now, before we get into this, I do want to preface one of these reads will not be on the Viewer's Choice poll. Normally I add all of them, but there's one particular book that is not on the Viewer's Choice poll this month, and there is good reason for that, and I will explain that here when we get to talking about that. In fact, why don't we start this with the one book that I'm actually not going to review at all on this channel, at least not anytime soon or in the foreseeable future. I actually just started this read a couple of days before actually filmed this video, so I'm already part way into it, but this is on my next 5 reads, so this will be a book I will not review. And the reason I'm not going to be reviewing this on this channel is because this book is very closely tied to what I do for work outside of this channel, and so I want to avoid any potential appearance even of a conflict of interest between my work and anything else relating to that, just because it is something that is very closely tied to my employment, the work, and the work that I do. And that's going to be Rogers versus Rogers. This is the battle for control of Canada's telecom empire. So given that I do work in the Canadian telecom industry, I thought this would be a very interesting read for myself. It's something that is definitely of a high interest to me, this particular subject of corporate governments in the industry in which I work. So I thought this would be a very interesting read. I'll say so far as I am enjoying it, but I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to get into details because, like I said, I do want to avoid any potential conflict of interest with my employment. So this one definitely will not be reviewed on the channel at all, but it is one of the books that is my next 5 read, which I would love to do a review, but you know, sometimes you got to really consider. Anyway, you get the gist of it. This is definitely one of my next 5 reads on the channel. I'll probably put like a really short, brief, vague written review like on hardcover or something, so you can check it out there, I guess. Anyway, that is one of my next 5 reads. Alright, so now let's get into the books that I'm going to be reading for the next 5 reads that you will get a chance to actually vote on, as far as which ones you want me personally to review here on the channel. So the first, and again, this is in no particular order that I'm going to be reading these books. It's just the order I happen to pile them up here, ready to show you. So the first one is going to be Dan Brown's, author of the Da Vinci Code. I'm going to be reading Origin. This has been on my shelf for quite a while. It's another Robert Langdon novel. I did enjoy the Da Vinci Code, and I think there's a couple others I read by Dan Brown. Can't even remember them. I know another one was a Robert Langdon one. Anyway, kind of that thriller type book genre of books. I don't read a lot of that, but maybe I should, because some of them can be quite fast-paced and highly energizing, just fun to read. The Da Vinci Code stuff, Angels and Demons, that was the other one I'd read by Dan Brown. I think there's one other one about some kind of Arctic expedition as well. But anyway, this one, Origin, I am really looking forward to reading, as I've enjoyed Dan Brown's other books as well. So, you know, if you want to see me do a review of Origin, let me know on the Viewer's Choice poll. The next book up on the list of books that I'm going to be reading on my next 5 reads, this one is actually a book that I first heard about, I believe, on Dragon Army Books channel. I haven't really seen much by Dragon Army Books in a long time, so I don't think Dragon Army Books is really active on the booktube community anymore, at least not that I've seen in a while. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If somebody watching this knows if Dragon Army Books is still going, let me know, because I haven't got any notifications or anything from Dragon Army Books in a long time. Anyway, I think I first heard of this book on Dragon Army Books channel, and that is An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. It's been so long since I heard about this book. I don't even remember what it's about, but I remember when I first heard about it, I knew that it would be one that it sounds like I'd be interested in reading. So I picked this up quite a while ago, and we'll see whether I enjoy it. So on the back says, Layla is a slave, Elias is a soldier, but neither is free. Under the martial empire, defiance is met with death. Leia and her family do not challenge the Empire. They've seen what happens to those who do. So that's kind of a brief tagline synopsis of An Ember in the Ashes. We'll see how I like it. It sounds like it's going to be something that's honestly right up my alley, so we'll see how it goes from there. Next one up on my next 5 reads, this is going to be continuing with some of the books that I've heard about here on BookTube. Again, great resource to hear about all kinds of new books. I wish I had time to read more and watch more BookTube, but I just don't. But I heard about this on BookTube, and that is A Time of Dread by John Gwynne. So this is book 1 of Blood and Bone. So of course this is the follow-up series to Wrath and Valor and all that good stuff. So this is another one that I heard about on BookTube that I think is going to be a good fun read for me as well. Brave the shadows, wield the sword. A race of warrior angels, the Ben Elam, once vanquished a mighty demon horde. Now they rule the banished lands, but their peace is brutally enforced. So this should be fun. I mean, I love the cover work on these books as well. Like, John Gwynne just got a fantastic artist to do his cover work here. A Time of Dread. I mean, the flaming sword. That's just freaking awesome. And then you kind of see in the background, like, the army with their shields a little bit there. I mean, I just love that. And the idea behind this book itself is something that I absolutely love. And then finally, the last book is going to be on my next 5 reads. And for these, of course, you'll be able to vote on. The last one is going to be A Journey to the Center of the Earth. So this is coming from my classics, the science fiction and fantasy anthology book. So this is one of those I'm going to be spending the next year reading through, 1 story per month. I love these editions as well. I mean, just look at that. I love the cover, the gold edges. I love these editions from the Canterbury Classics. They're just really, really awesome. So I'll be reading A Journey to the Center of the Earth by the classic Jules Verne. So I look forward to reading that and seeing how I like these classics, because some of these sci-fi classics really are classics and classics for a reason, right? So anyway, classics, the science fiction and fantasy, that's going to be one of my next 5 reads as we go through my listed TBR. So there you have it. There are my next 5 reads. Let me know what you thought down below. Let me know what you'd like me to review on the channel. I look forward to seeing the results from the viewer's choice poll. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to follow me on Bookstagram, Threads. Join me on our Discord, The Dragon's Den. I would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep on reading. Bye!